guys, how's everybody today? Today is Wednesday, and guess what? Good news for me. No more bandage, just these steri strips, which are falling off, and the doctor said, let them fall off by themselves. So that one's already starting to fall off. Yay. My hand is really sore though, and let me tell you why. Because for a week, the only thing I could do was move these. So now I'm starting to move this. And it feels really funny. But I'm so glad to have that hot bandage off. So all is right with the world. It is humid outside, and it feels like it's probably gonna thunderstorm, which the girls won't like at all, but that's okay. Today is Wednesday, and it is June 10th. Do you remember how to write a 10? I sure hope so. It's an easy one. A straight line is lots of fun. That's the way to make a 1 and a 0. 10. And when we add in our number down here, we have a full tens frame. So we have one group of 10. So 10 is a straight line down, is lots of fun. Sorry. That's the way to make a 1 and a 0. Yesterday we had 9. We added one more. 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. And that means one group of 10 and 0 ones. I haven't had to add that other tens frame, but I will have to tomorrow. And we also know that because 9 plus 1 is equal to 10, or the same as 10, 1 plus 9 is equal to 10. So June 10th. Tomorrow I'm going to meet Miss Des and Miss Joanne at school and work on cleaning out our classroom, getting all your work and everything, so I'll be in touch about that. Okay, so I have sentences for you today to start out, all right? Using some of our words that we know. What day is it? Now, remember, a sentence is a complete thought. It has words. It has spaces between the words. It begins with a capital letter or an uppercase letter, and it ends with punctuation. So let's look at our first line here. I'm trying to get the cap off this without my other hand, and it's not working, so let me just, it's still pretty sore, guys. Okay, so what day is it? Do we have words? Yes, we do. Oh, first of all, is it a complete thought? Yes, it is. Do we have words? Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have spaces between the words? Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3. Does it begin with an uppercase W? No, it does not. So let's fix that real quick. And hopefully, okay. What day is it? Now, what kind of a sentence do you think this is going to be? That's going to be what kind of punctuation we require. Is it just, are we just saying what day is it? Are we saying what day is it? Or are we saying what day is it? I need to know. I need an answer. You're right. We need an answer. So that one gets a question mark. That's a question. It requires an answer. Now, let's go to our next line. Wednesday. Is that a sentence? Well, if I just walked in the classroom and said to you, Wednesday, you'd think, oh, Miss Patty's lost her gourd again. Okay, she's a little cray-cray, you know what I'm saying? But being as this was the question before it, what day is it? And I say to you, Wednesday. Is that a complete thought? Yes, it is. Does it have words? Or does it have words? Yes, it has one word. Does it begin with an uppercase? Yes, it does. Does it end with punctuation? No, it does not. So let's just put a period in there. What day is it? Wednesday. Now I could have said it is Wednesday or today is Wednesday, but I was choosing not to go long-winded. Just Wednesday. It is hump day. Is that a sentence? Is it a complete thought? Yes, it is. Does it begin with an uppercase? Yes, it does. Does it have words? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it does. Does it have spaces between the words? Yes, it does. Does it end with punctuation? No. But we're kind of excited that it's hump day, and I've explained this to you before. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't think I've explained it quite this way, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do you see it kind of goes up and makes a hump? So we're at hump day. We're at the middle of the week. That's what hump day means. It's hump day. We're kind of happy about that because you know what? It's been a long week already. I heard tomorrow it's supposed to thunder and all that kind of stuff. I'm not very happy about that. Oh well. You know, what can you do? It's one of those things. How about let's sing a song today before we get into a book? Okay? Let's do that. How about let's do the months of the year? Okay? Are you ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you sit back down. Okay, enough of that. How about the ABCs? We haven't done those in a long time. Why don't you say the ABCs with me? Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Why are those letters important? Because letters make words. And words, written down, print, is talk written down. That's all that is. So when you write something, you're just writing talk. Talk, and you're just writing it down. That's all. Okay, today we have a story. And it's again by Stephen Cosgrove and illustrated by Robin James. I like these stories. So I've got, I think, 2 more to read, and then we'll go on. This one's called Zippity Zoom, like zipper, z. Zippity Zoom. Zippity Zoom, like, looks like he might be a raccoon with that striped tail. He doesn't look like a tiger. So we'll see. Maybe that doesn't even make any difference in the story. Water. Oh, look, doesn't it look peaceful there? Water slowly flowed on the island of Serendipity. Serendipity, which means everything's wonderful there. From rivulet to stream to creek, which means it comes from a little trickle, it gets a little wider, and then it gets wider still into a creek. Like a drip tracing down a window pane, the creek flowed into the river, which moved ponderously to the sea. That means it wasn't a crashing river, it just moved slowly. On the bank of a river, a possum hung by its tail, blinking great eyes that slowly saw all there was to see. Looks beautiful there. Away from the slow-moving river, away from the possum in the tree, was a different place where life moved at a much faster pace. Here the clouds streaked across the sky, chasing their shadows, mere wisps in the wind. Here birds raced from tree to tree, for this was the land of Zippity, and it was here that lived the Zooms. Huh. They wore on their feet tennis shoes with racing treads, and horns that beeped were strapped to their heads. Can you see the horn on his head there? That's pretty funny. You would rarely see them at all. The most you would see would be a blur, and the most you would hear would be the echoing beep of their horns as they zipped on by. The only chance you had for a glance was if they stopped to lace their shoes or grab their prize after a race. For the Zooms had to get there first, no matter that they didn't even know where there was and what you were supposed to see when you got there. That sounds like a lot of little kids trying to get into line and be the first one. You don't even know what you're first for. You could be first in line for a big old shot, but you still run to it to be first. I don't know why. Today I'm drinking iced coffee. It's really hot. The Zooms zoomed in Zippity to win a prize, any prize, so long as it was first prize. Uh-oh, can everybody win first prize? Nope. It's okay if you don't win first prize all the time. I don't win first prize all the time. You tried. That's the most important part. The fastest of the fast was Whiz Zoom, a furry blur on a windy day. Whiz Zoom would race anything and everything that moved. He would race the wind as it tried to blow, and it was rumored here in Zippity that he could race his shadow and win. Do you think? You can't beat your shadow. Faster than fast was Whiz Zoom, and his room was filled of trophies and ribbons. All of them for being the first and the fastest. He was so fast that his mind raced too, and it raced so fast he couldn't even remember his fleeting thoughts. He was so fast that he could shout a word and then race ahead and wait for his greeting to catch up on the wind. I don't think so. But this is a different land. It's the land of the Zippity, so... He ate as fast as he raced, and at times he didn't even know what he had eaten. Whiz Zoom would stop for a moment in an orchard, and there he would gobble a bit of fruit, no matter its kind or texture. And before you could swallow or burp or gasp, he was done and back in the race. Looks like he's eating some apples here. Things were fast around Zippity, so fast that all he saw as he raced along were blurs of colors and shapes. He never saw the sun rise, and he never saw it set, for the race was all, and all was the race. He didn't have much time for anything. No friends, no fun, no stories, just racing, racing, racing all the time. But all that changed one day as Whiz Zoom, running backwards it seems, taunted a bumblebee that couldn't keep up and tripped on a rock in the path. He fell to a dusty stop, and then, and only then, did he notice that he had not tripped on a rock, but rather a turtle who stopped to take a snooze. So here we've got the bumblebee, here we've got the turtle, and here we've got Whiz Zoom sitting on his butt parts because he tripped. He had to stop because he tripped. Now, Whiz Zoom was long and lean, but in all, he wasn't very mean. He looked at the turtle and smiled a quick smile. Mr. Turtle, now that you are awake, do you want to race? Ready, set, go. Well, just like that, Whiz was gone, but the odd thing was the turtle didn't chase. The turtle didn't even race. Instead, the turtle slowly looked around and stretched in his shell, and then, one step at a time, he lumbered down the trail. He went very slowly. It wasn't long before Whiz Zoom realized that either he wasn't in a race or the turtle wasn't racing. But the turtle must race, he quickly said to himself, for everything and everybody in Zippity zooms. Can turtles zoom? Not really. They have to go slow. Back to the turtle he zipped. He ran round and round the turtle's shell and then shot off like a flash down the trail. And once again the turtle refused to race. Back came Whiz again. "Turtle," babbled the Zoom, "you must hurry or you'll be late. If you are late, you'll never win." The turtle slowly turned his head and smiled. "Why?" gushed Whiz. "Late for what?" he asked. The turtle asked. I'm sorry, I goofed that up. Let me try that again. The turtle slowly turned his head and smiled. "Late for what?" he asked. "Why," gushed Whiz, "for the next race to be run." "And what do you win?" the little turtle asked quietly. "Well, that's simple," blurted the Zoom. "You win a ribbon and why, you get to be first to run the next race." "Ah, that isn't enough of a prize for me," the turtle slowly drawled. "For I win every day, and I have never run a race, and that is the prize you have never won." "Well, this is nonsense," said Whiz as he ran away. "Winning without racing, prizes I've never won, utter nonsense." As the day raced by, Whiz Zoom outran a bumblebee by a little more than a buzz. He whizzed faster than a flock of hummingbirds and beat them by a beak. Why, he even raced the wind and won in a breeze. But the turtle's words haunted little Zoom all day as he raced about, and all the victories were a little bit hollow. In other words, he didn't really understand what he was racing for. What prize could be more than winning, he asked himself as he sprinted along in a blur. I must know. With that, faster than an eagle flies, he zipped back to the turtle and the turtle's tale of winning. "Oh, Mr. Turtle, what prize have you won without winning a race? What prize have I never won?" He looks a little confused. "Oh ho," chuckled the turtle as he looked about. "You can't have the prize until you compete in the race." "And just what is this race?" asked the indignant Zoom. "Why, to see all that you can see," laughed the turtle. "I win today, then," said Whiz, "for I have seen so much today." "Such as?" asked the turtle. "Why, I raced through the forest, I zipped through the meadow, and I flashed down the trail, so there I win." "Ah," said the turtle, "you raced by all those things, but did you really see any of them?" When we're going fast, do we really see things around us? Whiz thought and honestly could not remember a single thing that he thought he saw. And so that day the turtle taught Whiz Zoom to look slowly at all there was to see. He saw the sun slowly set and the gradual rising of the moon. He watched the stars slowly come out and the silhouetted flight of a loon. For the prize he won was a slowly etched memory. Etched means like drawn on your brain, much more vivid than the blur of the race. And yet another creature in the land of serendipity learned that to win is not always to be fast, and that the greatest prize at times belongs to the slowest. As you race through life seeking to win trophies and prizes for your room, slow down and look at the world you are in. Don't become a zippity zoom. Take the time to look at the world around you and appreciate things in nature and whatnot. It's always fun. All right, let's wrap up today with another song. We had a little bumblebee in this book, so let's do our bumblebee song. Okay, are you ready? Wait a minute, let me get my hair out of my face. Okay, ready? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch! He stung me. I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Ew, he's all over me. I'm wiping off the baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm wiping off the baby bumblebee. Now my mommy won't be mad at me. Except for she's going to have to wash her clothes, and you're going to have to wash her hands. All right, guys. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. So I will see you tomorrow for another story, which I think is going to be The Muffin Muncher. But for today, zippity zoom, and remember what he did. He slowed down and he looked around. When you slow down and look around, you see things in your garden like spider webs that are very beautiful, or you see little teeny tiny flowers in your lawn, or you might see a toad someplace, or a frog. You might see little birdies in a nest if you look very closely. But if you just whiz by, you won't see them because they hide well. So take the time to look around you and go slow. Don't be a slow poke, but take the time to appreciate nature. It's a beautiful thing. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.